Those horns, when they come in, that's just another muscle.
Pleasure to meet you both, Harrison, Phoebe. I'm going to start with Harrison. I speak on behalf of myself and so many of your fans that grew up watching all the great roles that you've played. It is so satisfying and amazing to see you jump back in the saddle, literally. So I wanted to ask you, what made you want to be more ambitious with the action for this new indie adventure?
Well, if you look at me now, I'm
still looking great.
I'm an older person now, so everything is more challenging. But the horse did not represent the biggest challenge. There's great pleasure in the physical scenes in this movie, and they're filled with great moments for the audience. For when you're performing them, it's bits and pieces, and you put it all together, and it's great. But as much as there's great adventure and occasions for stunts and kinetic activities, what's really going on here is a human story about relationships between people and between good and evil. I think that we had such a good script. It was so well written that every day was a pleasure to go to work.
I'm glad you took us there because it's a perfect segue. So Phoebe, you get a chance to play this amazing role of Helena, and she definitely gives Indy a run for his money at times. How did you feel when you first saw the script, and did that inform how you wanted to play that role?
Oh yeah, Helena leapt off the page into my living room when I was reading her. She was so exciting, and she was witty and smart and morally ambiguous, and she was in hot water in her life, and she had to find a solution, and she did that with joy and wit and fearlessness, and I loved that about her instantly, and I was inspired by that. And I like a morally ambiguous character, and she appealed in every way. And then the fact that she was so fearless physically, and she was willing to throw herself onto a moving car without a second thought. There isn't a single thing I don't get to do in this movie, and that doesn't happen very often, especially to lanky British girls. So it was a really special opportunity, and I savoured every second of it.
If I may, from my seat, I get to talk to a lot of actors and actresses, but that smile is not something you can fake. You enjoyed yourself making this film, so congrats on that too. I wanted to ask you, Harrison, about John Williams. I know that this might be the last indie film for you, but I would love to hear a comment on why you think John Williams is the musical genius that he is.
Well, I don't know much about music. But I know a lot about how it feels to be filled with emotion. And I know how brilliantly John creates character thematics. There's a theme for Helena. There's a theme for Indiana Jones. The emotional underpinning of a great score brings complexity and depth to an emotional experience. You don't really even recognize, but those horns, when they come in, that's just another muscle, but when the whole orchestra comes together, and it's just amazing what music does. And then nobody does that kind of music better than John Williams. It's absolutely amazing that he keeps turning out unbelievable music. He's even older than I am, and he still has this passion and this vigor and this potential that is just amazing. He's my hero. I love John Williams.
You are so kind. Congratulations to both of you again. That's my time, and thank you so much.
Thanks, Tyrone.
Like the video? Then hit the button, or better yet, drop us a comment. Then check out our latest videos here. And don't forget to subscribe by hitting the button here for more celebrity interviews and entertainment news.